What's going on, guys? I'm glad you're here. It's MJ again, back with more Pikmin. Last time, we went to the distant spring. I showed off some of my more stupid thought processes, and we got absolutely annihilated while getting 2 ship parts. This time, we're gonna try to do a little bit better. Let's do it. The distant spring. Start up with just taking out as many, 80 blues. And I know what I said at the start of the last episode. I'm aware of that detail, but I'm almost certain you need yellows for what it is I'm thinking of. Heading on over this way. It's oddly peaceful. Man, well, there was some sort of, plant or something here. I don't know, someone to give me some berries, perhaps. Berries that could turn my enemies to stone. Sure, it'd be handy. And I don't know why, but, feels like yellow Pikmin have some connection to this area over here. Couldn't really explain it. Just call it a feeling. Anyway, heading over this way. Maneuver carefully, and anytime you lose a Pikmin on a level like that, just dismiss them, so you don't have to worry about leading them into something bad. Head on over this way. Get a better viewpoint. It's always helpful. And right up here is a ship part. It only requires 10 Pikmin to get. A lot better than I expected. Yeah, this exact puzzle, with the exception of, there's a little puddle of water down there in this game that's not there in the sequel. Everything about this is exactly the same as it was in the first game, and I think that's just absolutely hilarious. And let me just make sure. Yeah, no, they are all present and accounted for. Wahoo! Now let's see if I can't interact with that thing before it gets back to the ship. No. Oh, I found my UV lamp. The only problem with this handheld light is that it can be too bright at times. I have to remember to wear my sun visor whenever I look into it. Why are you looking into a UV lamp, Omar? UV lamp. This handy light is great for tanning, but it doesn't seem to have any relation to the dolphin's flight capabilities. I doubt that it'll affect my escape from this planet. Perhaps there are other parts like this as well. 19 out of 30. If I can find just 10 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. I don't like that. Now, I know, I've been a bit of a negative Nancy as of late, and I'm sorry about that. But there are optional ship parts in the game. The massage machine, the massage machine was one of them. That was one of them. The final ship part that you can get in the game is optional, because you might notice that you only need 1 more ship part after increasing the dolphin's capabilities. Yeah. The final battle of Pikmin is optional, which is kind of dopey in its own right, but I mean, kind of fair enough. It's not like you need to have narrative stakes in order for a story to be good. That's perfectly fine. You don't need a final boss, especially a game like this where it's just, man against wild. But they don't tell you what the optional ship parts are until you collect them. And I'll do you one better. There is a list at the end of the game that highlights what ship parts are optional and which ones are required. And when I tell you it's like the last thing you see in Pikmin, I'm not exaggerating. I wish I was. It's so stupid. Alright, best solution to water doubles is to get them to separate somehow. Ideally like this. That's not ideal. But... Get back here. The one guy just taking a snooze. It's fine. Right over this way is a yellow pellet. Or, a golden candy pop bud. That is the worst puzzle in the entire game. There are other close ones, but that is easily the worst. This actually has nothing to do with that, I just want to make sure. And get used to throwing Pikmin. You're going to be doing that a lot in this area. Oh, good. Good. Please. Yes, okay, alright, thank God. Right over here, as the Pikmin meander their way down, is... I found my number 2 Ionium jet. It's easy on the eyes, and its fuel efficiency is easy on the budget. That's a cynical thing, Olimar. You're a very cynical man. You have a lot of whimsy, but you're also a very cynical man. But yeah, you're gonna want to get a lot of Pikmin up on this huge platform. And we're gonna want to throw this guy up here. This guy being the guy you've been playing as the entire game, by the way. And you're going to want to throw a lot of Pikmin into this golden candy pop bud. Now you gotta throw your yellows all the way over there, and your margin for error is very slim. Oh, there we go. Number 2 Ionium jet. Bada bing. Bada boom. The ads for these jets boast that with excellent mileage that's easy on the family budget, this jet will keep your wife smiling and propel you towards a happy home life. Now recovered 20 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 9 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. See what I mean about Olimar being a weirdly cynical man when you think about it? It's weird. This game is weird. This franchise is weird. I love it, but it's weird. Anyway, so right up here... Okay, you only need 20. That... I was a bit liberal with my throws. Not by much, though. I found my Chronos reactor. Using strange new technology, this machine is able to warp the space-time continuum and turn it into energy. I'm constantly amazed at how many mysteries are locked inside the parts of my ship. What in the Sam hell are you talking about? This reactor changes permutations in the space-time continuum into pure energy. Basically, it's like a big rubber band. What? So you have 2 solutions on how to go forward with this. You can either rewire all your yellows back into blues like I'm doing. Or you could leave the yellows here on this island, collect this treasure, and then come back for the yellows at the end of the day. Either way, absolutely stupid strategy. I hate this puzzle. And again, what do you mean turns the space-time continuum into pure energy? How is that even possible? You think I'm joking, but this game is, like, fairly realistic as far as, like, mysterious alien planets. Like, okay, yeah, you got these little, like, drone creatures that behave similarly to ants that you use to collect your ship parts to make sure you can go home. That's perfectly understandable. That kind of makes sense in sort of, you know, weird, bizarre, logic sort of way. But then, like, you can travel through time? But you can't. That's the other stupid thing. It's just like, no, actually, we just turn time into energy. How does that even happen? It's like potential kinetic stuff? What? I'm harping too much on this. Anyway. Collecting up all these blue boys right here. I want to make sure that I got some lads over this way. Now, there's a couple more ship parts that we can start working towards, and both of them are kind of obnoxious. The obvious solution is we stop screwing around and alright, these ones luckily are just, like, functionally unkillable. And he just fucking schmooped. What the hell was that? Donk, bonk, 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 bonk. I thought this was relatively close to done. What the hell is happening? Okay. Alright, well, I now beat up the creepy Uncle Bug. Kronos reactor is on the bottom of the ship. It's the jet propulsion system. The reactor changes permutation in the space-time continuum into pure energy. Basically, it's like a big rubber band. Now I recovered 21 of 30 parts. If I can find just 8 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. This man defies me by being alive. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Cling, cling, clang, clang, no bell has rang. If there's any consolation in swooping snatch mode, and I mean like literally any port in a storm situation, at the very least, you don't have to worry about leaving the Pikmin behind if he dunks them in the water or something. The ground. Those in the water. The other side of Quagsire, not... Anyway. So this has been a mess. Because it just like pisses off. It just disappears. Oh. We were like fidgeting with his hands. What was that? Like, I have so many questions for the Super Research Mode that simply did not exist 10 years ago. Like, what is his program like? Oh, am I even gonna be able to finish this bridge? Well, anyway. looks like they're going to get that done just in the nick of time. And we got 2 ship parts. That's pretty solid. I will say that I am starting to wonder how... Alright, come on. You're like right there, right? You just got to unravel one more. You got this, yeah. Okay. 32 out of 87. Do I have any loose cannons anywhere? No. 355, but I think they're all up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Excellent. That was a day. I'm not gonna say a good clean day, but it was a day. And you know, for day 10, I'll take that logic. Let's wrap it up. It's a good song. And we are out of here. That's right, Shearwigs. No soup for you. Man, that yellow lemon looked weird. 10 days since impact. Hope has begun to well up within me for the Dolphins' repair and my own chances for a reunion with my dear family. Tomorrow, I shall go forth with a new attitude and continue my exploration in a different region. I hope that fortune will smile upon me. No, Olimar, I will not be doing that. I actually have something significantly more important I need to do. There are 4 ship parts left in this area. We are getting all 4 of them tomorrow. Or at the very least, we're getting 3. Full transparency, I don't know where 2 of them are. But we'll worry about that next time. Next time on Pikmin, we are going to do what no human has ever done before. Succeed. See you guys then.